Welcome back, guys. I'm Dave.
And I'm Parker, not Peter, but we still slinging webs out here.
And this is DP Reviews, where you get double the analysis,
twice the penetrating opinions,
and we finish in a timely manner. We just won't clean you up, though.
So bite the pillow, because we're going in dry.
Oh, my God, bruh. Oh, my. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into the review. We want to thank you again, of course, for coming in, and thank you for not reporting us for our music use. We have here in our first page, we don't get any cover art like the first two chapters, but we happen to manage and make our own, courtesy of Parker and his amazing talent. So first panel we have here, we have Pyra riding Akina like a horse, but he's barking like a dog. So it appears that he's become used to his subservience to Pyra in exchange for keeping his secret. However, in the first panel, we're introduced to the note where Jinai Kazumi, I keep calling him by his last name, we are introduced where Kazumi says that he's going to school. Please keep an eye on Pyra, and he's telling that to Akina. So Pyra, she, remarks, school. Okay, this is different. Now, this is where my concerns from last episode come into play, because I wanted to know how this was going to play out. So we're jumping into the school scene, and Kazumi's infamous friends from the first chapter who mentioned the H-Cups, which is the title of our first episode, they're back, and they wanted to know if you were hanging out, if he was hanging out after school, simply because they have 4 F-Cup girls. I don't understand what's wrong with these kids, but...
Yeah, no, it's a good trade-off, man. You could either have 1 big biddy, or you could have 4 average biddies.
Oh, my God.
It's more bang for your buck.
All right. But Kazumi, he then remarks that he has someone at home, and they automatically assume it's a girlfriend. But after the mention of the 4 F-Cups, he says, look, I'll go too. To which Pyra appears behind him and calls him a cheater and says, there's plenty of yeah right here. Got all the yeah he needs. And he's wondering, and he remarks, why is she here? And we get a flashback panel where Kazumi is then bringing Pyra. Yo, she has really dominated him into complete subservience.
No, that's Akina, not Kazumi.
Thank you. And we get a flashback to where Pyra has completely dominated Akina, and she's dominated him. She has forced him into complete subservience. And it appears that Akina is here to enroll Pyra in school. And the principal asks for explanation. He gives some terrible explanation that she's his daughter. And at the end of the day, the principal's like, look, I can't do this, to which Akina pulls out this wad of cash, because the cash will get any process going fast.
Money talks.
Money talks. So then we're fast forwarding back, and Pyra is now explaining that, I came here for you. Cool. So now all of the guys, they're wondering, is that you? Why she got the years? That's even more than the H-Cups. They didn't mention that. We got to cut that one. So all of the guys in the class, it's like, what's that Baka no test? Where the guys in the cloaks and the Reapers costumes, it's just like that. So then we have Reno Tendo. Reno, she comes out of, side eye. And she's asking and bombarding Kazumi with questions as far as who's this girl. Yesterday she said she was your fiance, but you say she's your niece, and that doesn't add up. Reno's gonna be the crazy ex-girlfriend who stalks you.
You remember those memes of like the girlfriend?
Which one are you talking about?
The girl, she would just like smile there and stare. Oh man,
we gotta find that and put that in here.
I will find that and put that in here.
All right, so I'm done with my segment. This is where you do that cut in.
But you already know, best girl Pyra came in to shut that all down. She said, I see you, girl. You ain't taking my man. And then Reno, this is where we find out Reno is actually quite the weirdo herself. So she decides to jump up in the air just to let Pyra know that she's the bigger person here. No pun intended. And then she gets all stalker mode. Like, you don't even know much about Kazumi. I know how many moles that man has, to which Pyra says disgusting. Reno continues, 2 on his back, disgusting. 4 on his neck, disgusting. 2 on his butt. And at this point, Kazumi is like, hey, bruh, she knows too much. She knows a little too much. So Pyra gets the idea to ask about his birthday, and Reno shuts up. So we all know where the truth falls, but we cut to after school, and Reno's ready to fight Pyra because she says, well, if you're born into an exorcist family, then you got some kind of talent, right? So she's facing off Pyra. Fuck. But we actually see Pyra and Kazumi standing behind a tree, and this is a clone that's facing off against Reno. And I don't know if you guys have peeped it, but Dave and I definitely have. You ever realize that Kazumi's hair gets real wavy whenever she's using some yokai stuff? What's up with that? What's up with that?
It's a Tresemme commercial every time.
Hey, maybe it's natural.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Thank you.
I hope they don't sue us for that. Can they sue us for that?
They don't own that. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right.
But we get a slight flashback to a minute before, and it's basically Pyra opening up her shirt to reveal the yes. Kazumi understanding the situation. He knows he got to do what he has to do, and he reluctantly feels upon her chest again to pull out a yokai weapon. I know, Kazumi, you're quite the gentleman here. You're only doing this for the greater good. But we get not a gun this time, a Switch. No Nintendo. Reno-tendo.
That's genius.
Thank you. So yeah, where are we at? So the fight begins because Reno can't take no longer, and she's got this nice pose. I ain't gonna hold you. You know how in Naruto they do the jutsu sign? It's kind of like that, but she only got one of the hands up, and it's just in front of her mouth. Really nice. Really manga-esque. Reno starts the fight with an explosion. The class is just like, hey man, she's wilding a little bit. Reno goes into detail about how exorcist spells require massive amounts of talent and work. Even though every human has the power to do it, you really gotta work in order to get this stuff out. So go ahead and tell me, that blast was powerful, right? This girl's got an ego. I'm here for it. She crazy. But the blast does nothing because the Pyroclone, we're calling her the Pyroclone from now on, because the Pyroclone is just over here kicking the air like Chun-Li, as if she ain't even feel nothing. This is practice mode, you feel me?
She's dropping it like it's hot.
She's dropping in like it's hot. Thank you.
No, drop it like it's hot, Snoop Dogg.
Oh!
Yeah, she's dropping it like it's hot.
I'm so ashamed. Take my black card away for the rest of this episode.
You cannot put that on there. I mean, you can.
So Reno's got questions. How you block that? Pyra actually tells Kazumi, it's like a Smash Bros fighting game, man. You gotta do a short jump into a neutral aerial attack. And I'm just saying, if the Pyroclone was Falco, Reno would be washed.
Yeah. Falco put in work.
Falco put in work. Anyways, so because Reno's overanalyzing and she's really trying to justify the actions, Pyra decides to use this to her advantage. And she takes control of the Switch and goes for the kill.
Can I do the thing now?
Yeah, this is where you come in.
Okay, make sure you cut this exchange. So Pyra goes on the assault, and Reno is mightily prepared. She sets a talisman upon the Pyroclone, and it turns into Chainbind, and it's reminiscent for me, as old as I am, of Kunai with Chain used by Joey Wheeler in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'm one of those anime watchers. So actual Pyra notes that her upper body is being restricted, and she enjoys being tied up. So Reno's still able...
Rihanna?
I said Reno? All right, I'm ready.
Yep.
However, the Pyroclone is able to keep up, even though she's tied up. So, with an exchange of taijutsu, Reno says, look, that's enough of that. Show me your exorcist skills. And the Peanut Gallery is now remarking that Pyra is better than Reno, to which Reno snaps. She then goes into full talisman charm mode, and it looks like she's going full power up. And Kazumi remarks she goes crazy if she can't win. So Kazumi runs out. Yeah. So Kazumi runs out and he says, look, I'm going to be honest with her. I'm going to tell her the truth. Pyra's like, oh, no, you don't. We're in the middle of a game. And she also remarks that Kazumi is the only one that can use the controller. And, you know, they're arguing. I have to stop her. And she's remarking, I got to stop her or it's game over. Pyra's saying, let me use your hands. And then we break the neck of the Pyra clone. And Reno stopped in place. She said, I never seen a spell like this, your neck. And passes out from such. So Kazumi then remarks that she's been overwhelmed and, they claim victory. Now we have a cut to what appears to be this mountainside and this old, what do they call it? The castles? I don't remember the castles in Japan.
Temple, shrine.
No, it's like a multi-level. It looks like the Burning Tower in Ho-Oh. I mean, in Pokemon.
Did you really just say the Burning Tower in Ho-Oh?
Okay, let me
respect for one of the most critically acclaimed franchises.
You know how long it's been since I played that game, bro? It's literally been over 20 years.
You bought Sword.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're making the correlation to that specific game, not the franchise as a whole. I apologize.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh, yeah.
The next page we actually get is a full page view of the Exorcist Federation headquarters. So you already know all the bigwigs, all the important people that has a say in what goes on in the yokai exorcist relations. They're probably in this building. It looks to be about 5 of them in the shot that we get. And there's a guy sitting in front of them. And this is the guy that the elders, I'm going to call them, are speaking to. They're handing him information, and it's like a wanted picture. Not really a wanted picture of Kazumi. And they're telling him to investigate this kid because there was an A-rank yokai. Hey, shout out to my fish kai. I hope he's doing okay.
He's dead. He's so dead.
He's so dead. There was an A-rank yokai, though. And he appeared in Shibuya preying on little women. And somebody took him out. I think it's this kid right here. Because, you know, he can do that thing. He can do that thing.
He put his hands in people.
Amen. Copping all the feels. And so the elders say, we look forward to your progress. Aki Fuyu Abe.
I think it's pronounced Abe.
Oh, I'm sorry. We look forward to your progress. Aki Fuyu Abe. Yeah, okay, Abe. I'm still gonna say Abe, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay, Abe.
So we cut back to Kazumi and not Kazumi and Jinai. What the fuck? So we cut back to Kazumi and Pyra, and, you know, it's getting dark outside. It's getting a little nice. Kazumi notices that the ends of Pyra's hair is actually getting dark. And she says, it's proof that you've been using my powers. And she says, it's proof that you've been using my powers. Why is my voice cracking? And she says, it's proof that you've been using my powers. So Kazumi gets to thinking, hey, if she turns into a human, I won't have to be afraid anymore. But then he gets a little notification. His phone rings, his hotline's jumping, and Pyra says, you're always looking at your phone. But they both lose their mind because Kazumi gets orders to vanquish another A-rank yokai. And this time, it's Kazumi, it's Reno, and it's Akafuyu Abe.
I can only tolerate so much of this.
And the last panel we get before we are cucked into waiting for another chapter is Pyra saying, Abe, Abe. I've heard that name before.
All right, so this is the part where I'm going to put an actual thought to the end of the chapter, and then we circle that back around. Fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. So with Pyra having familiarity with Abe, I'm assuming that one of her elders, ancestors, or even her predecessor in the yokai world had to deal with him before. So with this being a familiar name, This could probably have play or this could probably have introductory play into where she, as a yokai, will then start to reminisce or even give us an idea of what her family is like, if she has one.
And depending on who this Abe character is, man, he could be ruthless. For all my Demon Slayer fans out there, do you remember Sanemi, the Wind Pillar? When he came across Nezuko and instantly went for the assault, he had to put the stick in the box.
Had to put the stick in the box, but it ain't fit in the box.
Maybe Abe is another one of those characters where the instant he sees Pyra and realizes what Kazumi is doing, he goes for the kill. This might be Kawanoshin 2.0. Did y'all forget Kawanoshin already?
That's it. That's the chapter. We ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, we ain't got no outros. We already gave you our socials, but ain't nobody follow us. So I'm going to just drop them again because I'm petty like that. You can follow us on Instagram at DP Reviews Official. You can follow us on Twitter at Parker Not Dave.
And Dave Not Parker.
And I don't mean to sound aggressive. I'm just saying, hey, man, we need you more than you need us.
What?